Hi guys, and welcome to another video. I'm going to be updating my Crystal Beasts, which I'm going to be using this current format, although they're not meta or good particularly. But I've actually made it better. I've got some more cards that I actually want to use in the deck instead of starting off just saying Rainbow Dragon's out and inside deck, just in case you're wondering, because I realise it's pretty shit. And since I'm running like less Crystal Beasts this time, I'm wanting to make this more synchro variant, if you will. But I'm still waiting on the synchros, the tuners coming through, like Scrap Beast and Violent Prism and stuff. But anyway, I'm just going to go straight into the deck here. Standard 3 Pegasus, 3 Ruby. I was thinking about cutting this down to 2. I tried it with 2 on DevPro and Dual Network, but it doesn't really work. You've got 2 Topaz Tiger, 2 Armor Mammoth, 1 Eagle, 1 Tortoise, and 1 Cat. So that is all the Crystal Beasts. I was at my locals yesterday, and I came 3rd in the a win a tin tournament. I came 3rd with this deck, with this build, and I was quite proud of it. I won against 1 Gravekeeper deck and 2 Blackwings, so I was pretty proud of myself. Next up is non-crystal beasts. For sort of consistency, we've got 2 Summoner Monk. Yeah, finally got them. 1 Neospacian Grand Mole, 1 Malefic Cyber End, and 1 Hamon, Lord of Striking Thunder. I might bump a Hamon up to 2, depending if it works or not. Also, when I get another Malefic Cyber End, I'll be playing it at 2 as well. Got the spells now. 2 MST, 1 Dark Hole. I'm trying out 1 creature swap. I was playing it at 2, but 2 was getting too cloggy. It was fine yesterday. I played it at 2. I was like siding out more for. I was siding out for Pot of Duality, so I thought take the creature swap out and put in a Pot of Duality and see how it works. So that's my spells, like my normal spells, not Crystal Beast spells. I'm running 3 Promise. The good thing is, like, none of these spells can be dead. Like these, you don't want to really be dead, but for other spells like these can never be dead. Because no matter what, they're going to be food for Summoner Monk just to get its effect off. 2 Crystal Beacon, 2 Crystal Blessing. I put this back up to 2 because it can be useful if you've got your Ancient City out and you need more, or ditching for Summoner Monk. 1 Crystal Release, 1 Rare Value, and 2 Crystal Abundance. Running this at 1 was perfectly fine, but I ran it at 2 because I just felt that I needed like a backup win condition just in case. Like yesterday, I ditched 1 for Summoner Monk because I knew I had the second one in my deck, and it was the only spell card I had, and it was the only monster that I could actually use. It was going to be useful, so it was just like, yeah, Summoner Monk, may as well just ditch it. But against a Gravekeeper player, we had Gravekeeper Servant out, so whenever you attack, you have to mill 1 card. I attacked, I milled 1 card, I milled 1, attacked, milled again, I milled the second one. I milled both of them within 2 attacks, which is really annoying. But that's all the normal spell cards. Last up is his field spells. 3 Ancient City Rainbow Ruins. I'm not running Advanced Dark anymore. That's rubbish in this deck now. Traps, 1 Compose, 1 Mirror, and 1 Torrential. So that's the main deck. That is a 40 card main deck. Still happy that I managed to keep it at 40 cards. Next up, the extra deck, which I've actually got most of the cards I want for the extra deck. I'm just waiting on a second Diamond Dire. Then we've got 1 Geminic Peril, 1 Diamond Dire, 1 Gaia Cowboy, 1 Maestroke, 1 Pappy, 1 Black Ship of Corn, 2 Utopia, and then my sort of tech card to see how it works is Crystal Beast. In number C39 Utopia Ray, mainly because with Crystal Beast your life points can be quite low most of the time, and this just helps you beat and win. So that's all my rank 4s. A few rank 3s. Got Leviathan, 1 Terabyte, and double Zen mains. Then got Super Dreadnought, Railcan, and Gustav Max. Just in case I've got that Malefic Cyber End and Hamon out. And I just want to like burn for game. Because you know, that's what you do these days. Then Cyber End Dragon for that Malefic Cyber End. So that's all the deck. Just got a little bit of a side deck. Yeah, it's not an actual major format side deck. It's just stuff that I might twice I've done that. Just stuff that I might want to run, or actually put in my deck. I've got a few side deck cards, but still, I've got 1 Cephion, the Ultimate Time Lord. I did main this. Yesterday I had this in basically all my games because it is a pretty useful card, especially against my Gravekeeper player where I kept on milling cards. I just had this in my hand first turn. One other monster was Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. Everything else was it was a Compulsion and Mirror Force, and then 2 spell cards. Every time I attacked, I just kept on milling, and I'd milled like 9 monsters in a row. Then I just crashed my Sapphire, which went, and I sent it to the graveyard instead of putting it in my back row. Then I just went drop Cephion. He's just like, oh no. 1 Rainbow Dragon, still useful. 1 creature swap, 1 crystal release, 1 zombie world, 1 advanced arc, double Wabuku, crystal Regeki, Macrocosmos. Yeah, I know this hurts my deck, but I don't really care as long as I hurt their deck. Mind Drain, Divine Wrath, Black Horn of Heaven, Chain Destruction, very useful yesterday, and then Imperial Iron Wall. Yesterday I never had to side an Imperial Iron Wall because there was no cards that really banished. I'd actually sided it in against the Blackwings for value, but I never drew it. And they never got their value plates off because I won already. Chain Destruction worked against the Gravekeepers because when he summoned out Commandant, chained it, destroyed all of them, so he had no way of searching out Necro Valley. It's really stupid because he actually done that. I was just like, ha ha ha. Pop. I never had to side in much. I put in Mind Drain as well against the Blackwings for Kalut. Then their special summonings like Bora and Gale. So they were sort of shut down because he normal summoned out Shura and he had 2 Black Whirlwinds, so he added Kalut and a Gale. Then I just went like that, yeah, Mind Drain. So what does that do? So he's looked in, he's like, oh shit. So I can't special summon out my Gale? I'm like, no. So it's pretty useful. I'll have that card away. The Zombie World came in quite handy against the Gravekeeper because he was playing the Visionary and the new level 5 from Legacy of the Valiant, can't remember its name. But he was running that and then he was like tributing for it. I was like, no, you use Spies effect to get that off, but I just went Zombie World and he couldn't do shit. So anyway, that's what I was using it for. So guys, hope you enjoyed this deck profile. Like, comment, subscribe if you did. And I will see you in the next one.